Quest avatars finally have legs. They've grown some legs, rather it's through AI empowered technology, body pose estimation, or essentially just going in a step in the right direction for standalone full body tracking. Either way, this thing does help out in hindsight, giving us a full body avatar for much better interactions and much more in depth, and bringing that realism to virtual reality so it doesn't look like Rec Room or any of this other stuff, right? Horizon Worlds and Rec Room look horrendous for that. So I'm glad that now we're finally getting full body, mature looking type essentials to help with avatars. Now, again, we don't think that this is actually full body tracking full on, but this is definitely a step in the right direction. So Meta has been working on a lot of updates in recent times. Like, they've been trying to up their hand tracking. They're trying to mature a lot. Obviously, a lot of this could be some marketing schemes just to help out with their hyping of the actual Quest 3 coming around the corner. Also, with Meta Connect coming around the corner, they had to have all these things rolling out. And as I covered in our previous videos, they're not too much in depth. All these features, like Quest tends to bring us so much stuff and sometimes just leaves it on the back burner for years. Literally, like Roblox Quest was something that was put in the back burner. I know Grand Theft Auto San Andreas was like put in the back burner for the longest time. Assassin's Creed was put on the back burner for a long time. But these are all games that were still announced and we're still waiting for, no real actual dates at times. So all of this is just all goes back to the same format of Meta always brings out all these cool things. We just never know when the hell they arrive. So for this full body avatar happening, it says it's on the public test channel for V57. So then it'll officially roll with everybody's V57 much later. This is just a public test channel update. Now, in my opinion, this is just a body pose estimation. You could just kind of see how it goes back and forth. The legs are there, right? This can help with maybe them trying to finally combat the actual juggernaut of social interaction, which is VR chat itself. VR chat, as we all know, has this and has had this for years. Like, VR chat is how long and how old, and they've already had full body, like actual legs on an avatar the complete time. But the question is, how is it actually going to activate all of this? My opinion, of course, is going to be body pose estimation first, just to help out with a standalone notion without always having to be in an app. If you want to make your own party and watch a movie together virtually, and there's people across the world that you have family, and you can just put on the virtual reality headset, interact with each other, and then sit in the room together. I believe virtual reality will help out with that moving forward with these type of avatars, right? To just give us some emotional connection with those that are far away from us, those we can't really visit at the moment, especially for younger students or for families or for older people with disabilities. Like, this helps with just being able to do things that can still build a massive connection that can help with bringing us together still, and actually having an experience. Like what I said, there's tons of in VR apps that you can watch movies, but you can create your own private party, and you can just do all these things. So this is on the V57 of the public test channel, and it says that it has inverse kinematics, resulting in the sort of body positioning guesswork you'll see in apps like VR chat, which in my opinion is going to be body pose estimation at the end of the day. This was announced all the way last year, but now they finally brought it to conclusion, which I understand virtual reality does take a long time. A couple of people have tried out the new legs, showing off some of the limitations currently. You'll see the avatar's legs when looking down directly at them. They're only viewable in the mirror, and by other users in the IK system, it doesn't really account for crouching yet. Again, I believe this is going to see how powerful this body pose estimation and how much the AI can actually predict what you're going to do in the next moment. Now, again, it's a lot better than just having Horizon Worlds and Rec Room just be like a cut off avatar. It at least prevents that fake aspect, and it looks too youthful VR at that moment. So just having these on avatars really does help with everything. I'm excited for this just because it can provide everything that we really need without having to be in VR chat all day, which we have been needing for a long time, especially if VR is really trying to take it to that next level. Again, as I covered, it helps with emotional connection, interaction, experiences. If you're too far and you can't visit someone physically, this helps with bringing people together and allowing us that name and that obligation to be like, hey, you know, just kind of just be in a room together, kind of give out, kind of like how when you play games, I know a lot of my friends in Ghost of War, they like to give out hugs and stuff, and so it's just a cooler way to really get closer to somebody but without actually physically being there, which is the actual overall conclusive notion of virtual reality to go into a world, be with somebody just like Ready Player One, and you're able to get on this. So this is pretty cool. I like it so far. Again, I did predict this already a while back. I already knew it was going to be body pose estimation first on a standalone, then eventually some far more AI empowerment to really get this rolling to take it to the next level, and then eventually predict even like a better, further predictable source. And then eventually we get to full body standalone tracking, or standalone full body tracking. And that could help out with just everything else. And that's going to be far more an advancement. I don't think it'll definitely not be Quest 3, as they're still trying to knock out mixed reality and more. But I appreciate y'all so much. Y'all got to let me know what's up. Finally, we get something. So that means full body tracking is on the way, but we know Quest, they take forever with things. So we'll just have to sit back, be patient, and see what they got next. Don't forget to like and subscribe, as it does help the video. Peace.